Hello my friends, welcome to solve this math problem, which is x to the power of 5 plus 1 over x to the power of 5 is equal to square root of 2 minus square root of 3 to find the value of x to the power of 1026 plus 1 over x to the power of 1026. In the first step, from this equation, we write x to the power of 5 plus 1 over x to the power of 5 is equal to square root of 2 minus square root of 3. And here we raise both sides of this equation to the power of 2, so this to the power of 2 and this to the power of 2. And it will be, in here, it will be x to the power of 5 to the power of 2 plus 2 times this, x to the power of 5 times 1 over x to the power of 5 and plus this to the power of 2. 1 over x to the power of 5 to the power of 2 is equal to, in here, this to the power of 2, this 2 will cancel this square root and it will be 2 minus square root of 3. And it will be, in here, x to the power of 10 plus, this will cancel this and it will be 2, so plus 2 and plus this to the power of 2, it will be 1 over x to the power of 10 is equal to 2 minus square root of 3, right? And in next step, we take these 2 to this side and it will be x to the power of 10 plus 1 over x to the power of 10 is equal to, this to this side, it will be negative 2, so 2 minus this negative 2, 2 minus negative 2, it will be 0, and in here we have negative square root of 3, right? And in next step, we again square both sides of this equation, and it will be this to the power of 2 and this to the power of 2. So, it will be x to the power of 10 to the power of 2 plus 2 times this, 2 times x to the power of 10 times 1 over x to the power of 10 and plus this to the power of 2. 1 over x to the power of 10 to the power of 2 is equal to, in here, this to the power of 2, it will be 3, right? And it will be, in here, x to the power of 20 plus, this will cancel this and it will be 2 plus 2 and plus 1 over x to the power of 20, right? 1 over x to the power of 20 is equal to 3. And here we take these 2 to this side and it will be x to the power of 20 plus 1 over x to the power of 20 is equal to 3 minus 2, it will be 1. And in next step, we raise both sides of this equation to the power of 3. So, this to the power of 3 and this to the power of 3. And as you know, if we have a plus b to the power of 3, this is equal to a cube plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared and plus b cube, right? And here, from these two parts, we can factor 3ab, right? So it will be, in here we have a cube, and in here we have b cube. And for these two parts, we factor 3ab, so 3ab, and this divided by 3ab, it will be a, and this divided by 3ab, it will be b, right? So, a plus b to the power of 3, we can write this in this form, right? So, from here, x to the power of 20, in here we have x to the power of 20, so a is x to the power of 20, and b is 1 over x to the power of 20, right? So, we write this in this form and it will be, in here, a cube x to power of 20 to power of 3, x to power of 20 to power of 3 plus b cube 1 over x to power of 20 to power of 3 and plus 3ab, 3 times this, x to power of 20 times 1 over x to power of 20 and times a plus b. So writing here times this plus this, x to power of 20 plus 1 over x to power of 20, right? So, and this is equal to 1, right? Equal to 1. And it will be this to power of 3, it will be x to power of 60 plus 1 over x to power of 60 plus, in here, this times this will cancel this, and it will be 3 times x to power of 20 plus 1 over x to power of 20 from here is 1, right? So write this as 1 and is equal to 1. And it will be x to power of 60 plus 1 over x to power of 60 is equal to, this is equal to 3, and we take this to this side, and it will be 1 minus 3, and it will be negative 2. So, and in next step, from this equation, we let x to power of 60 as u. So, we substitute in this equation, and it will be u plus 1 over u is equal to negative 2. And in next step, we multiply both of this equation by u. So, we multiply by u, and it will be u square plus this times u, it will be 1, right? Plus 1 is equal to negative 2u. And in next step, we take this to this side, and it will be u square plus 2u plus 1 is equal to 0, right? And this is in the form of u plus 1 to power of 2, right? Is equal to 0. So from here, u plus 1 is equal to 0, and u is negative 1. And we recall this x to power of 60 is u. So from here, x to power of 60 is u, and u is negative 1. So, and in here, we can write this x to power of 60 as x to power of 6 to power of 10, right? Is equal to negative 1. And as you know, I is equal to a square root of negative 1, right? So, I square is negative 1. And from here, if we raise both of this equation to power of 5, this to power of 5 and this to power of 5, we write in here, this to power of 5 and this to power of 5, it will be I to power of 10 is equal to negative 1 to power of 5, it will be negative 1. So, we can write negative 1 as I to power of 10, right? So, in here, we write this negative 1 as I to power of 10. So, I to power of 10. And from here, x to power of 6 to power of 10 is equal to I to power of 10. And x to power of 6 is equal to I, right? In here, we raise both of this equation to power of 1 over 10. So, this to power of 1 over 10 and this to power of 1 over 10, it will be x to power of 6 is equal to I. And in next step, we want to find the value of x to power of 1026 plus 1 over x to power of 1026. So, in here we write x to power of 1026 plus 1 over x to power of 1026. So, We start by this x to power of 1026. We write in here x to power of 1026. In here we can write this as x to power of 1020 plus 6, right? And from exponential rule, this is equal to x to power of 1020 times x to power of 6, right? And in here, we can write this as x to power of, we can write 1020 as 60 times 17, right? And times x to power of 6. And in here, we can write this as x to power of 60 and to power of 17, right? Times x to power of 6. So, in here, x to power of 1026 is equal to this. And here, we write this x to power of 1026 in this form. So it will be x to power of 16 to power of 17 times x to power of 6 and plus 1 over x to power of 1026, and we write in this form x to power of 16 to power of 17 times x to power of 6, and this is equal to x to power of 60 is negative 1, right? From here is negative 1. So negative 1 to power of 17, it will be negative 1, right? So it will be negative 1 times x to power of 6. So we write in here negative x to power of 6, right? And plus 1 over, in here this is equal to negative 1, so negative x to power of 6, right? And this is equal to x to power of 6 from here is I. From here is I, so it will be negative I, and negative times this positive will be negative, and 1 over x to power of 6 is I, 1 over I. And this is equal to, in here, we take common denominator, so our common denominator is I, and this is equal to negative I over 1, right? So this denominator, this fraction denominator multiplied by I, so we multiply this by I, so it will be negative I times I and minus 1, right? And it will be I times I, it will be negative 1, and negative 1 times this negative 1, it will be positive 1, right? 1 and minus 1 over I. And I minus 1 minus 1 is 0, so 0 over I, it will be 0. And this is our final answer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.